Hello, welcome to the Illuminating Crossroads community. My name is Lisette, and today we're going to dive into this upcoming new moon in Aquarius. So grab a notebook, grab a yummy drink, and let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about the new moon in Aquarius that's coming up on February 9th. And if you're Pacific Standard Time, it will be at 2:59 p.m. So this new moon is, I feel, really potent for a couple of reasons. One, we're really beginning to more consciously step into what it means to embody and also transform and shift the area that Aquarius rules within our life. So we had the ingress of Pluto going into Aquarius, which also did happen last year, and Pluto will go back into Capricorn, but we're really starting to get snippets of these new horizons that are really starting to call our name for how we're wanting to contribute more collectively within our existence, and maybe not just be so internally focused or focused on our specific lineage as within our families, but really thinking of our lineage of like the human collective, of our human kingdom, if you will. So I think this is really a beautiful time to sit during this new moon to see what are things that have kind of been coming to mind that you envision of your footprint on this earthly realm, and how you show up in service, but also in like new and innovative ways of taking what we've learned from Capricorn and what we're going to continue to kind of friction out and hopefully establish new pillars within our life in that department. But like, how can we have this new vision, this vision that maybe we felt deep within, begin to be planted in the physical reality to allow it to be shared with others? So that is just an invitation, if you have felt called to kind of zoom out and just see what is it that you feel like you've gathered, and that now you're kind of ready to put more intention and more rooting and more seeding into, to allow these new visions of yours to really seed into your reality. So this new moon is going to be squaring Uranus, and Uranus is now direct. And when this is happening, I think that if we have been feeling any tension with like changes within our life, like if we've been having challenges and frictions for finding newness in like anything, if we've been trying to establish a new routine, or if we've been trying to like implement something new in our business, or trying to find new ways within our relationships, like if there have been these new things that you've been trying to implement but you've been having some challenges or some frictions with, this new moon is a great time to set intention to allow for support in the body and within the emotional intelligence of your beautiful being, to really be a support, to bring awareness to where has there been some friction, some tough spots, some spots of resistance, maybe even with what it is that you've been working towards or through, and how can you allow yourself to be supported with these new perspectives that will begin to come about over these like next months. So yes, so you can think of it as a shorter cycle from the new moon to the next full moon, or if you like to think of the bigger cycle, it's going to be a 27-month period that we'll be spending with this cycle, with this new moon. So we also have the north node and the south node making an aspect to this new moon, and we have a sextile to the north node and a trine to the south node. So this to me is just really giving support as far as karmically what we're desiring. And when I say that, I am really thinking in this way of like whatever our soul came here to experience, the stories that our soul really wants to partake in, the creations, this is a supportive essence that's coming in to really, I think, help with where we maybe have not seen the light or not seen the insight. And we're still working because it's a new moon, so we're still working in this essence of, I don't want to say darkness, but of like not fully seeing everything to some degree, but there's this feeling, and it's like, how can we really tap into our heart and hear or connect with our soul's desires and have faith in what it is that we're moving towards and what we're connecting with. And especially because, just thinking of Aquarius as the water bearer, I think that, you know, I like to think that the water, specifically in a contemplation, like the water that is being carried and that's being shared and given to the land or given to everyone, is like, it is the essence of all. And now specifically thinking of the essence that, or essences that you really have supporting you in your life, and to just really have this very deeply rooted, I don't want to say essence of trust, but essence of trust and actually taking action as well. So because Aquarius is a yang sign, so this is, how do we allow for these things that we're feeling to really inspire us into action, into achieving these things that we're feeling really inspired by, but also really dedicated to. So also maybe seeing how, when you do feel an essence of restriction, how can you kind of create some space to move with ease and trust? Obviously, all of this, definitely check in with yourself, your body, your own essence and spirit, and really see what words stick out as you listen to this video, to really be in a space of alignment for yourself, to notice what's arising and what's coming to the surface, and how you can work with this energy as well. And then we're just gonna pull a couple of supportive cards. So we're going to see what energies are coming to the forefront during this new moon in Aquarius. And we're just setting the intention that it be for the highest and greatest good of all who might receive this video. So the first card that came out is Balance Forces. So I would like to note that I think during this new moon, it is super important. I think this might be backwards, sorry, but it is super important to put a little bit of emphasis on the masculine energy. And I only say this because I feel that we've really been working so much on our feminine, more receptive energy and being in this flow of receiving. And I think if you happen to magically watch this, that there's really this call of like really being balanced within that polarity, and really seeing how there can be a little bit of meeting within whatever it is that we're trying to manifest. So it's like almost meeting the divine halfway. It is co-creation. So it is putting this nice level of balance in what you're giving, and also being able to receive as well. So really just noticing how like balance is showing up in your life within the different areas that you can review. And the next card that came out is Higher Heart Chakra, Ecstatic Bliss. So this card coming out to me, especially with balanced forces, the story that I'm seeing in this is like when you allow this essence of balance to take place, and I see it more as taking balance in regards to allowing more infusion of your soul within your physical body and within your expression, then there can be this operating truly from a place that is bliss, that is so deeply rooted within the heart, that it allows for things to just naturally unlock. And by having trust within ourselves and taking action towards whatever it is that we're planting seeds for at this new moon, we can also see like beautiful just like quickness and swiftness as well, if the things that we're taking action towards are in, I don't want to say in alignment with us, but are truly things that our soul is desiring, right? So there's this deeper desire within us that we know we want to like be able to experience whatever this thing is that one is trying to manifest in physical reality. And the third card is Stepping Through. So that is why in that storyline, just saying that, because when we really allow ourselves to create space, which hopefully space has been created within this area or this house of Aquarius, that it rules within your chart, because of course it's different for everyone. But when you allow that space to be cleared out, so you can really work with the soil that's there, and hopefully in the emptying and the processing, since the last full moon in Aquarius, that soil is now been cultivated and it's been nurtured and it's been loved. So now the seeds can be placed for whatever it is you're desiring, so you can step through, so you can fully be this unique expression of yourself. You can be all that it is that you are and that you always have been, but now you're just remembering, and really just taking baby steps and remembering that even if there is discomfort in the months to come with these new things that you're desiring, that as you continue to move and keep flow going and keep that balance and really lean into what it means to be within this healthy polarity of your yin and yang, or your divine feminine and divine masculine, then you get to see beautiful like snippets of what you get to experience, because you'll be experiencing those things that you truly desire deep down. So I hope all of this was supportive. I hope it made sense. And if you would like to share what you're moving through at this time of the new moon, I'd be happy to hear it. I'd be happy to connect. But other than that, I think that's it for me. So take care and have a happy full moon. Bye!